from the home of the A's since 1968. It's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. These two will have a likely impact in this series. Game one is next. Andrew Triggs is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump now is Andrew Triggs. Not your conventional over-the-top, more of a low three-quarter guy, sinker slider type of guy, but he does throw hard. His sinking fastball anywhere from 92 to 94 miles an hour. He makes his living on throwing pitches out of the zone. You'll know if he's on early, getting ahead, strike one, making him chase those bad breaking balls off the plate.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Emilio Pagan comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Emilio Pagan. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Lowry. And there's one gone to start the night. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And that one is gone!
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, inducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning. When you're rolling out there on the mound, that might have happened here.
Well hit to right.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Astros. Dallas Keuchel will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gurriel on the move, 1 down. Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. The pitcher can't be too mad.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Hit down the 3rd baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he is in there.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. 3rd baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Gaddis might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High pop-up. Altuve is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So stepping in, Chris Davis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And the changeup is way low that time. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fouled away. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that. Here's George Springer.
Leading off for Houston, center fielder, number 4.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And the 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Semien backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bregman is off at first with 2 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Striding into the box, Stephen Piscotty. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Astros on base. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A gold glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
And this is taken in for the second out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jesus Sucre. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. To short. Correa takes it in. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Batting ninth.
Now batting, Luke Powell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Keuchel pauses. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Leading off with the
And the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Gaddis, who's sometimes called Bull for apparent reasons. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Evan Gaddis goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Powell's under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of it. Leading off the inning, Cesar Hernandez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Called a strike there, 2-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Missed with a slider. full count now, 3-2. Soft liner to the left side. And into left field for a one-out hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice shot.
Stepping in now, Jed Lowry. As he rips it on the ground to second. Sliding stop by Altuve. Wow. Digging in to try it again, Matt Chapman. He topped out in his first trip. Keuchel pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball one.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The A's. Here's George Springer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Trevor Rosenthal answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. The 1-1 home. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Taking off is Springer. Back up to, oh, no, that got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. He reached on a single in his first try. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Springer leads off second with one gone in the inning. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And that one just missed outside. Two and two. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Davis becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. First pitch on its way. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He popped out in his first trip. Keuchel into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Right 3 called, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They're down. Settling in now, Evan Gattis will start off the 5th in this one. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Correa comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Piscotty is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they hold. Riding in, Jesus Sucre. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Gurriel is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Nope. Ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Altuve onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
First baseman, number 16.
So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Down the third baseline. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next play?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Popped him up. Gurriel is there for it. And that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt, and I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Count now, a ball and a strike. This is line to left. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Behind 0-2 now. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready once again, George Springer. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 to him now. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Broxton looks up. Gone!
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Chapman. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Chris Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Bregman is under this one, and that's out number 2. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty.
Left fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Now here it comes. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Ball 1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 9, Marwin.
First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
He froze him on the fastball there. Marwin Gonzalez becomes the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Count even now at 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Tony Zitch will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Tony Zitch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Josh Reddick is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Correa stands at second with 2 gone. Hit down the line at first. Chapman has it cleanly. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to the Coliseum right after this. striding in for Oakland. Keon Broxton, no hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Springer comes on now, and he has it one down. Riding in once again, Jesus Sucre. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Correa shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 3, Powell.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ground ball to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And now a soft liner to the left side. But this is a foul ball. The 2-2. This is in the air out to right field. Powell's under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Now to the plate, George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. 0-2, here it is. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Broxton's on his horse. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
This is flared out towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gurriel has a play. 2 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman,
Jed Lowry now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Keuchel's ready. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitch.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 4-0. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Santiago Casilla enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Changeup called strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he takes this one high. 1-1. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Evan Gattis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit to first. Chapman brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Gurriel is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
Here's Chris Davis now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone!
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back. And absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Matt Olson will come on now as the pinch hitter. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The batter, center fielder.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off.